Hi everyone, in this video we are going to look at understanding graphic information, synonyms and antonyms, and derivatives. Let's get into it. Before we start the first part, understanding graphic information, it might be a good idea to see common graph types. The first one is an example of a bar graph. Here, the information is presented with these bars. The second one is a pie chart. It looks like a pie and there are slices. The third one is a line chart. Here the information is given with these lines. Finally, we have timelines. Here you will be provided with dates and some information regarding these dates. Why is it important to understand graphic information? Graphs are important because they expand the information given in the text, add more specific detail, repeat the key points, simplify complicated information, and help you remember information more easily. As a result, understanding graphic information will definitely have a positive effect on your reading comprehension. Right, this is an example of a pie chart. And this pie chart shows the percentage of children out of school in Africa, Asia, North and South America, and Europe. Please analyze the pie chart now. You are going to see some questions related to the pie chart. We are going to answer them together, but first I want you to read them. Let's start answering the questions. The first one. Which continent does the largest slice represent? When we look at the pie chart again, we see that the largest slice belongs to Africa with 60%. So the answer is Africa. The second one. What percent of children are out of school in Asia? So let's find Asia in the pie charts. And it's here. It is 26%. Third one. Why do you think the percentage of children out of school in Europe and North and South America is small? When we look at the pie chart, we see that it is 7% for each. And the answer could be, they represent more developed parts of the world. For this activity, you are going to read the paragraphs of the following text and put them in the correct order using the dates. As you can see, there are 5 paragraphs. And you are going to start with the paragraph which mentions the earliest date. My suggestion is that you scan the text. Let's do the first one together. When we scan the text, we see 3000 BC in China in the 5th paragraph. So, it will be the first one. Now it's your turn. Please put the remaining parts in the correct order using the dates. Pause the video now. When you feel ready, you can resume. Okay, we did the first one, and it was the 5th paragraph. Then comes the 4th paragraph, and after that, it is the 2nd paragraph. Next, the 1st paragraph, and the last one is the 3rd paragraph. Remember that this is an example of a timeline. Now I'm going to ask you to fill in the following timeline with the dates using the information given in the text. Please pause now. When you are done, you can continue. Let's check the answers. A is 3000 BC and 1943. We get this in the 5th paragraph. B is already written here. C is 1972, 1981. We get this in the second paragraph. D is 1982, 1990. We learn about this in the first paragraph. And the last one is 1991, today. For this activity, you are going to study the following bar graph and answer the questions. Please pause now. When you finish, you can continue. Time to check the answers. The first one. What does the graph show? The graph shows the percentage of primary school age boys and girls out of school in Sub-Saharan Africa, Middle East and North Africa, Asia and Pacific, North and South America, and Europe. The second question. What do the different color bars represent? As you can see, we have two colors, and these colors represent the percentage of boys and girls. The third one. What percentage of girls is out of school in Sub-Saharan Africa? When we look at the bar graph, we see that it is almost 50%. The fourth one. In which continents is the same percentage of boys out of school? Looking at the bar graph, we see that it is the same in North and South America and Europe, just over 5%. And the last question. Compare the percentages of boys and girls out of school. What differences can you observe? Comment on them. When we look at the bar graph, we can say that a greater percentage of girls are out of school in the less developed parts of the world. This is the end of the first part, understanding graphic information. Now we are going to look at vocabulary development, and we are going to focus on synonyms and antonyms. Let's start with their definitions. Synonyms are the words with the same or similar meaning, such as hard and difficult. Look at the other examples, please. Antonyms, on the other hand, are true opposites, like long and short. Antonyms can be the two sides of the same idea, such as wife and husband. When you are studying synonyms and antonyms, it is important to learn the collocations. You might say that to make and to do have similar meanings. However, we can only say do homework. We cannot say make homework. Therefore, learning the collocations will be really important while studying synonyms and antonyms. For the first activity of synonyms and antonyms, I'm going to ask you to read the following sentences and circle the word which is not similar in meaning to the others. Please pause now. When you finish, you can continue. Let's check the answers. The first one. Bitter winter season, icy winter season. They are similar. However, mild is different because it means not strong or not severe. The second one, head towards and travel towards are similar. However, lead has a different meaning and it should be circled. The third one, catch small fish, okay, capture small fish, okay, they are similar, therefore move should be circled. Fourth one, to store and to keep have similar meanings, but bring doesn't fit the context here. The fifth one, to talk about appearance, we can use look or appear. So look large, appear large. However, watch is not used to talk about appearance, therefore it should be circled. The last one, in this context, actually and really fit the context. However, probably has a different meaning, therefore it should be circled. In this activity, we are going to focus on antonyms. Please read the following text and choose the correct alternative. You can pause now. When you finish, you can resume the video. Time to check the answers. 7 is long, 8 is over. Because these birds spent months flying long distances over the oceans. 9 is interesting. What makes these birds interesting? Because they sleep while floating on the ocean surface. 10 is small because they feed on small marine animals like fish. 11 is return to land. Remember that they were flying long distances over the oceans. Now they return to land. Why? To lay eggs. 12 is fearless. They are brave because they often follow a ship for days. 13 is down. When food is thrown from the ship, they fly down to pick it up. 14 is bad luck. Why? Because there are many stories of sailors who died because they had killed an albatross. So they are believed to bring bad luck. In the final part, we are going to focus on derivatives. Derivatives are the words that come from the same root. Look at the first example. We have the root word electric here, and we get electricity and electrical from this root word. Similarly, we have the root word friend here, and we get the adjective form friendly and the noun form friendship. So we can say that friendly, friendship, electricity, or electrical are the derivatives. Derivatives are important because they help you increase your vocabulary and guess the meanings of unknown words while reading. In order to understand derivatives better, it is important to know prefixes and suffixes. Prefixes are added before the word, suffixes are placed after the word. Remember that these prefixes and suffixes change the meaning of the word. Here in this table, you are going to see some prefixes, their meanings, and examples. Please pause the video and analyze the table. When you feel ready, you can continue. Now in this table, you're going to see some suffixes, their meanings, and examples. Remember that suffixes are placed after the word. Please pause now and analyze the table. This is the last activity. I'm going to ask you to add a suitable prefix or suffix to the words given. Remember that you can always refer to the tables with prefixes and suffixes. Please pause now, and when you finish, you can continue. Let's check the answers. The first one is done for us. The second one, reread the paragraph if you have not understood it well. We understand from this context that you should read the paragraph again to understand it. What is the prefix that we use to give again meaning? It is re. So the answer is reread. The third one, you are underage, you need to be 18 to get married. From this sentence, we understand that this person is not old enough to get married. The answer is underage. The fourth one, I dislike people who talk too much, like dislike. The fifth one, choose your words carefully because he may misunderstand you. You need to be careful while talking to this person, otherwise he may misunderstand you. Sixth one, Wyndham is my favorite writer. Writer. Seventh one, he's having financial problems because he has been jobless for a year. We understand that this person is having financial problems because he doesn't have a job. So the answer is jobless. 8. Doctors say it is not healthy to overeat and put on too much weight. From this sentence, we understand that if you eat too much, you will put on weight. So the prefix that gives too much meaning is over. So the answer is overeat. 9. You can find happiness anywhere, even in a guitar. Happy is the adjective, the noun form is happiness. 10. The sum of these numbers is incorrect. You need to add them up again. From this sentence, we understand that something is not correct, so the prefix in is used here, incorrect. That's the end of the video. Good luck, everyone.